Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So today I want to share with you two new book queries that I just picked up. I guess they're not really queries. Basically they're just two new books that I picked up. When I did a demonstration at RABA, I was able to buy these at Blue Moon Press. Not a sponsor of the channel, but a great place to take and resource blacksmithing and metalworking books. I'll put a link to them in the description to Blue Moon Press if you have more interest about that. They're a great way of finding books, kind of hard to find books and things of that nature. Once again, I get nothing from this, but again, they always just do a phenomenal job, and I like buying from Blue Moon Press. So the first book that I picked up at RABA is this one right here. And these books are what you would consider, these are not how-to books, these are inspiration books. They're books to be able to be inspired by a master smith, and especially these are guys that I really look up to in their work. So the first one here is Master Metalsmith. It's a Peter Ross book, and I'm going to go over it just a little bit here. These are copywritten books and photos and things of that nature, so I won't be sharing too much about them. If you want them, you can go to Blue Moon Press and pick one up for yourself. But I wanted to share a little bit about some of Peter Ross's work. So, they have stuff like dividers and things in them, talks about when they were made, what they were kind of made from, stuff of that nature. And it just showcases off, again, it just shows off some of his work that he has done and when he did it. And I find that to be very, very handy. He's got a little small chasing hammer in here that he made before I was born in 1985. And then there's some more elaborate stuff, and of course all he's got is black and white photos because it's kind of from that era. But there's one inquiry there. Again, it's a fairly short book, but again, these are just one of those things to develop inspiration for your own type of work. And I do this a lot in just looking at books and magazines and articles and things of that nature. It really inspires me to kind of, progress my own skills and not just get happy with being good enough. So now, we all know this man. I love Tom Latney. And this is some of his work right here. I absolutely love his work. I aspire to be as good as he is one day. Of course, he would have forgotten more about smithing than I have ever learned at that point in time, but I look forward to hopefully progressing my skills. Now, this book is quite a bit more involved. Both of these books were just right around $20 or just a little less, so you really can't beat that. And again, this is an inspiration book. This is just an inspiration book of some of his work, some of the stuff that he's done. Some hacksaw frames, very well illustrated. Again, you can look at one man's work and say, okay, wow, yeah, I really like that, and man, I'd love to do that kind of element in my own, in my own hacksaw frame at some point in time, which I'll be taking a class with him this year on that. But everything from dividers to you name it. His work is really, really, really super inspiring. This right here, kind of a bit of a Viking, I don't know what you call that, a plane. That's a hand plane, if you can believe that. Let's see here. What else do you have here? A pizza cutter, a lion pizza cutter. So some of this work, again, just seeing his work, he's got a lot of locks in here. Again, I can't show everything in his brother. Lots of door locks and things of that nature, and chests and whatnots. And it gives a little bio about him and stuff. So these are some of my newest acquired pieces to add to my book collection. I highly suggest, if you are a beginning smith, that everybody have a book collection of some sort. Internet's great and everything, but with the delete of a button, bloop, the information's gone. So I highly suggest you go out there, support places like Blue Moon Press, support other retailers of blacksmithing books and old heritage ironworking and woodworking and craft-like books. Try to buy and pick up on as many of those as you can, because you never know when it will come in handy. And there has been time and time again where I needed just that little bit of inspiration, didn't really know what I was doing, just kind of thumbed around a book, you know, and just got inspired off of Mr. Latinet's work or Peter Ross's work or somebody else's work. And it's really helped me over that kind of creative hurdle. So that's it for today. Those are my 2 new books. Again, I will put the link to Blue Moon's Press's website. Again, not a sponsor of the channel. If you're interested, go check out. They've got a really great selection of Ironwork books, and you can get yourself a copy of these as well while you're there. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and comment down below what you thought. Also, don't forget, if you're in the market for power hammer plans or learning how to take and sell items online more effectively, things of that nature, be sure to check out my website at blacksmithpdfs.com. So without further ado, I'm going to get back to the forge. God bless you, and you have a wonderful day.